live from an empty, frozen wasteland. It's Crowned Cryptid Live! Hello, how's it going? Thank you all. Welcome. We have a great show for you tonight. We have some amazing guests from Cartoon Network. I love Cartoon Network! Whoa, relax, buddy. A performance by the Flesh Takers, and plenty of commercials to waste your time and pay my bills. But before we get to that, we do have a bit of news to cover today. If you all haven't heard, it's kind of been all over the internet recently, YouTuber Linus Pants Tips has been canceled for yelling at a baby on stream. Let's roll that footage. Your mom doesn't love you. She does not love you. You are a complete waste. Why don't you goo gaga go home, idiot? Yeah, I was pretty shocked by that too, honestly. I've been watching a lot of his Friday Night Funkin' videos. I thought he was like a good guy, but, well, as DD from FNAF says...
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
Anyways, let's get to our first guest. That's enough bleak news for now. This one is gonna really surprise you guys. You're gonna be like, wow, how'd you get him? I'd like to welcome our very special guest for today, Steven Universe. Hello, Steven, how are you doing? Uncle Grandpa? What are you doing here? Where's Steven? Steven was supposed to be here. He's dead, man. Oh, yeah, he was killed by Omni-Man in Cartoon Clash 2. That's deeply upsetting, but what are you doing here? You weren't even our backup guest. How'd you get in? Okay, well, hey, Uncle Grandpa, what's going on? Sup? Shouldn't you say good morning? Isn't that your whole thing? What's so good about it? So you kind of knew Steven Universe, right? You guys had a crossover episode. Most people forget about that, but that was actually a pretty funny episode. So were you guys acquaintances? That's one way of putting it. Oh, you guys weren't friendly? You know that's one of the lowest rated episodes of his show? I would assume that, yeah. Well, it's his fault. I brought my A game. That guy and his space rock buddies ruined it. The script was perfect. I wrote it. Well, I was talking to my friends recently, and good for you. We realized your show aired for quite a long time. Not only did you have like your pilot episode, but you also had an appearance in Secret Mountain Fort Awesome, and then the standalone Uncle Grandpa series ran for 5 seasons. That's pretty incredible. Yeah, but did my show get a spin-off where I was older? Well, no, but that wouldn't really make any sense. Or 9 seasons plus an hour-long finale and 2 spin-off shows on a streaming service? No. Then by all accounts, my show was canceled before its time. So we have some viewer questions here. Tiffany from Georgia asks, what was it like working with Pizza Steve? F that guy. Whoa, Uncle Grandpa, you can't say that on TV. I thought I could trust him. But after the show was canned, everything changed. He used to be all, yeah, we're in this together, Uncle G. Then he went and ditched me and became a world-renowned TikToker. He doesn't even mention me in any of his videos or TikToks or whatever the fuck they're called. You know, for some reason that doesn't surprise me. I think he would make a splash on TikTok. He's just a rotting piece of soggy pizza. Who does he think he is? He's a Domino's pizza slice too. That's like the worst pizza. That's my favorite pizza chain, actually. Well, you're an idiot. Only idiots eat there. Well, there goes any possible Domino's sponsorship for this show. As well as probably any Cartoon Network sponsorship or sponsorship from any cartoon studio. Raymond from Dreamland asks, how are you able to be everybody's uncle and grandpa? How does that like work? Wait. How do you have questions ready for me if you didn't know I was going to be the guest? I don't know. I'm getting them live or something. I don't know. Are these just your questions? You're just like making up people? I don't even think Dreamland's a real place. You seem like you're like really lonely. So how are you able to be everyone's uncle and grandpa? How does that work? Yeah, I know all the perverts online try to turn that into some gross out joke like, oh, ew, that means he fucked his, oh, what the hell, man? It's a cartoon! It's a joke, it just sounds funny, it's not supposed to fucking mean anything. I'm sick of everybody trying to call me out. I'm just a guy, it's just my name, f*** off. Mario Party 8 Lover from Wyoming asks, how's Aunt Grandma doing? She was my favorite character from your show. Have you talked to her at all recently? She's really big on OnlyFans now. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I don't have the link. And as for that, I don't have it. Yeah, I don't want it at all. I don't have it. Sushi Power 7 from an undisclosed location asks, hey, no. I have a question for you, bub. What's that? Why you call me bub? Why haven't I been invited to that Cartoon Clash thing? You know I'd win like easily because I break the fourth wall and stuff. I'm so quirky. Yeah, but like magic's not allowed during the show. But you have been on the list, don't worry. Please understand, it's just hard, you know, there's a lot of different cartoon characters to choose from. I try to pick well, no offense, but the more popular ones. I'm very offended. Yeah, I'm very sorry, there's just a lot of different characters. Yeah, there's lots of different ways to break your fucking legs. Excuse me? I know someone who's really good at breaking legs. Is it giant realistic flying tiger? Oh, hell no. The only thing she's good at is not paying her rent. Flying tiger doesn't pay her rent? No. That's all I hear from her. Oh, boo-hoo, you don't pay me enough, Uncle G. I help you out on missions all the time and you give me nothing. I give you a fucking roof over your head. A free room in an infinitely large cartoonish RV isn't enough for you? Why'd you go join the circus and earn some cash? That's where filthy animals like you belong. I'm not running a charity here. With these gas prices, I can't afford to have you mooching off me anymore. Start doing some real work before I break your legs, you stock photo piece of garbage. Laziest joke ever, honestly. Like what? They just took a picture from fucking zoo books and put it on screen. It's fucking stupid. Maybe it's a good thing your species is endangered. They're probably all too busy sitting on their asses instead of trying to survive. Uncle Grandpa? She's right behind me, isn't she? Yeah. Don't touch that remote. Crowned Cryptid Live will be back after this word from our sponsors. Do you ever look outside your window and think, I should just pull out all my eyelashes like one by one on like a live stream. That would probably get a lot of views. Then you need an alien embryo in a jar. Call 999-525-2999 to get yours today. We got plenty of them. There's like 16,000 of them in inventory. We need to get rid of them. They need to get to you. What do? That's for you to find out. They make a great decoration, a fantastic wedding gift, and of course, a perfect Mother's Day gift as well. Just go to alienbabyinajar.weebly.com to get yours today. Once again, that's alienbabyinajar.weebly.com. Please buy one. They're starting to smell. I think that one just looked at me. Crown Cryptid Live is brought to you in part by Bethany's Fish Fingers. Go on down and eat what... Wait, fish don't have fingers. And viewers like you. Thank you. Our next guest is a very popular cartoon character who just broke into the industry last Halloween. They're from a subversive Adult Swim short film that shocked animation fans around the globe. You probably know who I'm talking about. I'd like to welcome Pibby to the show. Hello, Pibby. Hey there, Mr. Cryptid. Thank you for having me this evening. Why do you sound like that? Like what? You sound almost exactly like me. Isn't your voice higher pitched? Nah, I just put on that voice for the show. Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. So Pibby, I'll just start by asking you the main question. I know all of your fans want an answer to this question, so I will just ask it right now. Is Learning with Pibby going to become a full armadillo milk? What? That's my favorite kind of milk. That's not what I was going to ask. Who asks you that? What do you mean? People ask me that on my form spring all the time. That website doesn't exist anymore. Maybe for you it doesn't, but I gotta answer armadillo milk like 90 times a day. Okay, sure. But the real question I was going to ask is, it's really hard to milk an armadillo. Even their tits have armor on them. Did you know that? So, Pibby, we all fell in love with your surprising Halloween short last year. So, here's the real question everyone wants to ask. Is Learning with Pibby going to become a full series on Adult Swim? I can't tell you that. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That could go either way, I guess. I'm sure your fans will love that answer, though. What I can tell you is that I saved 50% on my car insurance by switching to Geico. Huh? That gecko ain't lying. I really saved 15% of my car insurance. Now I could drive my 2021 Chevy Silverado without a worry in the world. Good for you, but that's not... You know, Chevy has earned more J.D. Power reliability awards than any other car brand. Are you being sponsored? What? No. I just love my 2021 Chevy Silverado and Geico car insurance. Use code LearningWithPibby to get an additional 5% off your first year. You can't just bring your sponsorship to my show. That's not how that works. I'm not sponsored. I just have a lot of respect for massive corporations that help me out on a daily basis monetarily. I mean, I like nice companies. Well, we have a couple viewer questions for you that were sent in from around the world. This one is from Mr. Mime Ate My Son. They ask, could you get Finn the Human's autograph for me? What? Well, I assume because you travel across different cartoon worlds, they expect you to get Finn's autograph for them, I guess. But they didn't even put their address on this letter, so I don't know how you're supposed to get it to them. I mean, they have a weird username. It's probably easy to find them. But that's not even a question. That's like a favor. I'm not doing nobody no favors. Yeah, actually, I don't even know why I asked that one. Lily Moo fan X43 from Japan asks, what is your favorite cartoon? That's a good question, actually, right? I'm curious to know that too. I mean, you're working with a lot of different people, so I'm sure you probably know a lot of inside information and stuff that we don't know about the production. I actually don't have much time to watch cartoons anymore because I'm binge watching all 14,000 episodes of General Hospital. Oh. I've been stuck doing that for like 25 years. It has 57 seasons and been going on since the 60s. So, I don't know. What's like that one show with the cow and chicken? They were like, yeah, there was like cow and chicken. They were buddies or something. They fought Satan. You mean cow and chicken? Yeah, there's a cow and chicken in it. That's what I says. What's the show called? The show's called Cow and Chicken. Really? They just called it that? Yeah. Wow. That's some true creativity right there. So you haven't watched any cartoons since Cow and Chicken? Even though you are in a pilot about cartoon crossovers? Yeah, well, I told you, f***ing General Hospital's taking up all my time. I'm still familiar with cartoons, though, a little bit. Like, I know all the guys I work with, and I know whatever people talk about on Formspring. Like, actually, I just remembered there's another one I watched. It had robots. That's extremely vague. Robots are probably like the most common animation trope ever. It had two robots. One was round, one was tall, and like blew up all the time. It was gory, but it was like not gory because like it was just robots. Oh, are you talking about Robotomy? Yeah. I actually watched some of that. I remember. Seriously? Out of every cartoon made since 1997, the only one you've watched was Robotomy. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was good, but it only lasted for like 4 months. It had 10 episodes, and I don't think it ever had a single rerun. How on earth did you ever end up watching that? Hey, you should get the guy from that on this show. That'd be a huge hit. Formspring loves him. There's probably like 4 people in the audience watching this right now that remember that series. You don't even know his name. You're just saying that guy. There's multiple guys in the show. No. I got his name. It's it's like It's like Hector Con Carne. That's it. What? No, that's the main character from Evil Con Carne. That's a completely different and older, obscure Cartoon Network show. How do you know about that? How do you even mix those two up? Oh, wait, was that the one with the Grim Reaper in it? No. I mean, it was the same creative team, but it's a completely different show. I can actually see how you mix that one up, I guess. But you just said like you don't know cartoons. I mean, the ones you know are like kind of the most random ones you could possibly know. Anyways, next question. This comes from
Name and address withheld.
They ask, what's your favorite kind of milk? Armadillo milk. I already answered that. See, I told you. They don't stop asking me that. I knew it was coming. Yeah, that's a weird thing for people to care about. But why do you even like that? That's like that's so specific. Does it have like more nutrients or something? Why no, I don't drink it. I just like the concept of it. I'm not even gonna ask. Next question. Mario Party 9 lover from Toronto asks, what's your favorite car insurance? But they wrote car with like an H, I guess, to express that they have like an accent, even though they're seemingly from Canada. So I don't know. That's like a Boston accent. I don't know. Geico's my favorite car insurance. Use code Learning with Pibby to get 10% off your first year. Did you say 5% earlier? Why'd the discount increase within the last like 2 minutes? Oh, wait, hang on. General Hospital's gonna be on soon. I forgot to set my VCR to record it. I gotta go, dude. Sorry. What? Wait, hang on. I'm not done being mildly upset about your extremely bizarre knowledge of animation. Oh, she's gone. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's interviews. Unfortunately, we will not have time for the performance by the Flesh Takers because the interdimensional equivalent of the FCC is cutting us off since everyone kept swearing so much. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this won't be our last episode. Like this video and let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this, and be sure to comment some requests for future guests. Pick anyone from the world of animation and I'll try to get them on if I'm ever allowed to go back on air after this. Good night, everyone.